Hey everyone, sorry it's been a little bit of a delay. It's Monday, and I think the last time I was able to record was a Thursday. I'm pretty sure. Since then, I have been mostly working and then having stuff like right after work to do, like going to get groceries, cleaning up around the apartment, taking care of some stuff, and then honestly been pretty tired. I tried posting an update on on here, but almost a tweet in a way. But I couldn't figure out how to do it without having to upload something that you'd have to like click around to find. It wouldn't just be on the main page. Um, but yeah, figured we get back into it. I know yesterday was supposed to technically be a Pokemon Day, and I would have streamed it, but it was just it was a late night of trying to get something done that I actually had other stuff to take care of. So apologies, but we got a little bit of time here. It's 8:15. I'm gonna actually try to post this tonight, but it's 8:15 ish Eastern time, so it's like 5:15 in LA East Coast time or West Coast time. So we'll try to get something going here today. Maybe 9:30 ish. Hopefully have something uploaded to 8:30, 7:30, and 6:30 for other time zones, at least in the U.S. and not Alaska, Hawaii. All right, where we left off, we got the badge, and now we are exploring Eterna City. And I'm just going to imagine that these guys are people we have to interact with. I don't really remember how to get through all of this. Oh. Was she there the whole time? Like, you see her character and I just didn't notice it? That's right. Florbinald. TM9. I don't remember what it could be. Oh. I was gonna guess that, but I'm so used to now thinking HM moves instead of TMs. But now we know. Yeah, Badoo. Good job. Is this the Galactic building? Yeah. At least they're up front. Wait to fight both of y'all. Oh, great. Let's see. Wurmple, you should be taken down relatively easy. Yeah, I was gonna say that. And whew, I don't know if y'all heard that. It felt pretty good. And I'm also running on like 4 or 5 nights in a row of 5 to 6 hours of sleep. And I know that's not like the least amount of sleep in the world, but having recently started going to bed, whatever reason, like 10:30, 11, has been sort of catching up. I feel tired earlier. Maybe it's also I need better vitamins in my life, and I really don't know what I might actually need to be starting to take. And if you do know, please in the comments recommend some stuff. I won't say prescribe, obviously. Recommend stuff that vitamins you're supposed to have, because I could look it up but I'm gonna forget. And this is my way of trying to remember for myself. Let's go. Okay. So I'm thinking like the essentials: B12, D, zinc, iron. I just don't know what you actually need, and my diet's like better managed than it used to be. I'm eating a lot more vegetables in the diet, mixing it up, not just having like waffles and microwavable meals type of stuff. We gotta fight everybody in here, don't we? Goodbye, Wurmple. But tomorrow I do have a day off. But that's a day off from work. This is going to be a day spent for fun and slight other small work. I'm going to be recording a few videos. I'm gonna do another Pokemon video, so that way I don't fall behind and you can actually like not keep up, but you can get caught up to the amount you're supposed to technically have by this point. So I was thinking another Pokemon video, two minimum zombies videos, because I have also not been able to post those recently because it like if I get at work at 3, since I worked Friday to today, and I get back at like 4 o'clock, then it's like, oh, just a conversation. But not you. Oh, that other guy's weak. He didn't steal anything. Oh, if I get back at like 3:45, 4 o'clock, it's just so much time that I have to spend doing other stuff. And it's not necessarily making excuses. It's just I wasn't able to, so that's why I apologize that I wasn't able to get y'all videos uploaded. Let's see. We are close though to 50 subscribers. It feels warm knowing that, and the amount of growth in the last 2 months around this time basically is more than I could have hoped for. And definitely more than I expected to try to get to. Nope. No fight. Yeah, right. Oh. I guess my way of thinking of types helps me in some regard. And I know I mentioned it before. I don't know if it was the last part or if it was the stream that I did. Or I think that was the stream was the third part. Connecting types to other types to make sense of who is stronger compared to one or the other. Flying to bug only just occurred in my head that a bird would fly down and swoop up a bug type. That I don't know why that never clicked in my head. It just kind of was one of those. It was like, oh, flying is, electric, or electric is flying's weakness also. Yeah, you're getting all the smoke starting you. I'm not sure if I'm phrasing this one correctly. Electric is double damage compared to flying type, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because it's like, oh, a bird gets shocked on a telephone line, goes down. Let's see. Sure. Let's see. Whew, man. Let's see, what other things of enlightenment can I preach? Oh, no. What's up, nerd? Another thing that I did do some research on, again, is music, trying to post that. I definitely want to record that tomorrow, just to kickstart it and get it going. But from looking at it, apparently you have to write either to the people who do it. Oh yeah, who's weakness, or who's psychic's weakness? Dark, I think. Anyways, you have to like write to people who own the music for approval, or you have to get it from somebody who owns the license for it. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Girlfriend is singing "Arms of an Angel." Anyways, I know I could do that, and part of me just really thinks I should record, try to upload, and whatever gets flagged, I'll go through and either have to just cut to my part of my explanation for why I have the song, or cut it up to where it doesn't mess up the copyright stuff. But also, it sometimes, like I've shown it in other videos, it says, let's see, it's time to fight you. It says copyright, but allowed to use or approved to use. So we'll just go with whatever that says. They're wearing some spandex that's like leg showing, leg lace, or like band, and then other part of that. It's an interesting setup if that is the case. Also hope y'all have had a good weekend. It was a long weekend for me, but it wasn't like the hardest weekend per se. Work was tough because there was some stuff, like as a builder, I had stuff that people want for their upcoming projects, but the people who were at work weren't people who could give answers to people who weren't at work, or for people who weren't at work. So then it just becomes like almost a back and forth of like, I need to know if I need to build this or if I can build something else that's not necessarily needed right now, but it can get done and I don't just sit there and do nothing. Or, I don't know, I'm also guessing, I can't remember what poison is. I think maybe it's, no, I'm not even gonna guess. Can't look dumb several times in one video. I can, but I'd like not to. Farted on me. My mind's going like a mile a minute right now. So lots racing through it. Oh, I also hope y'all had a good Valentine's weekend. Or a day. And shit. Alright. I don't know. Sure. Here's something else that I saw, And it's not that I'm like, what the hell? What kind of numbers are these? It's like I'm interested in like if it is actually true, or people have their settings changed in a way that they just don't know that you can change it from something else, and it's that you can see your audience demographics. This is, oh shit, should have been paying attention. This is my, I don't know if it might be able to be seen. My demographic is, gender is male 100%, female 0%, and user specified 0. So I don't know if that is accurate or if it's just like a, oh, I shouldn't have picked that one. Yeah. Well, that still did some damage. If we do this one, and they hit us really low. Okay, see, now we can just do this. See, I didn't actually think that through. I should have done quick attack, because I was thinking for whatever reason that they weren't gonna have another move, and then they did have another move, and I was gonna use quick attack first, so that way, unless they used a potion. Fuck. All right. You're cooked. If Skunk Tank would have lived, this would have been a 17-minute video. Oh. Doesn't it? Does it do anything? Is anything worth that? Nah. So some other ideas that I have for tomorrow is Dialga. Oh yeah, I get myself a bike. I think I saw somewhere, this could be somebody just said something and I believed it fully, that Steel Ball Run for JoJo's is coming out. Oh, I went back upstairs. Is coming out in a couple months or something like that. I think you can, or you used to be able to go and get a Pokeball or something over. Oh, is it over this way? Badoof. They're coming out with Steel Ball Run. And I know for right now, all intents and purposes, I am nowhere near the end of it. I'm barely even like halfway done with part 2. So I'm going to restart it because it's been 3 or so months since I've started watching it. And even then, like, I only know, like, remember small little pieces of the information. And it's like, because they blast you with a lot of information. And then they have the moments where the character suddenly understands every possible move that just happened and their rationale as to what they did for it. And you can get lost in that, and I get lost in that. However, I do know my other roommates watching JoJo's, and they're in part 3. I do know that Iggy dies I know that much. And I know that Abdul is also dead. But that's what I know. They could come back somehow, some way. You know, it's one of them shows that anything is possible. I want to watch it because there's a lot of stuff that I think is. Oh, let's see. Blue, red, yellow, green. Can you go? No. Oh, I didn't know you could tell them no. Sure, matches our helmet. Huh. Mentions a Pokemon not even in this game until you beat the game. Or unless you know how to hack. Fourth gear. Luffy? I didn't know you could do that. Oh wait, yeah, the Explorer kit. I want off of my bike. I forgot how to do that. Oh, wrong button. How do you get it to... Oh, wait. That was the wrong button for that one, too. Man, I cannot think today. I'm feeling dumb. How do you open the map to where you can... Okay, oh, is it you have to register? Oh. There we go. God damn, I feel like an idiot. Okay, so now we can get the Explorer kit. Thanks. I forgot our end of the deal, but you're welcome. Oh, I guess we'll go down into the... You know what? This is good. We can maybe find an Everstone. While he's showing us all of that, I will look up level Luxio evolves, so that way... Oh, paperwork. Why? Luxray at level 30. So I think they're at level 22 or 23. Yeah, 22. So we got 8 levels to go with them. So I think this is a y'all call in the comments. I would understand either side of it. Should I allow to get to Luxray? Do I get to Luxray? Or do I stick to what our studio told me, which makes more sense, and just hope for an Everstone? one of those boxes? Yeah, there's a statue box. I think going with the Everstone is the better idea, and putting them in a Pokebox in the PC until we either find one or whatever else it might be. Because other than that, we can't go above a level 29 Luxio unless there's a way, and I just don't know about it. My argument also for is that I really like Luxio's cry in the game. I think it adds a little level of, I don't know, like if you go into a jungle and you see a lion and they had that sound, you'd be horrified too, I'm sure. You would not want to mess with it. Nope. This legit might be a whole part video too one day of just mining down here, because let me move this, I guess, since I'm down here over to there. Now you can see the map. Oh. So we have the option. I think filling up the bar too is a good way of going about this. Because then I think it increases the odds of finding stuff. I don't necessarily think it means that you get better stuff. You just get a better chance at finding better stuff. Which sounds like oxymoronic. I understand. Haha. Blah. Hi, Amy. Whee. I don't want to fight any of you right now. I'm sorry. I had to hit the reset. Doug Trio. Other person. Didn't I just run into you? Let's see, what do you got? Yay. Maybe it's good luck that we got 2 Doug Trios right off the bat. One of the shards. I'm gonna guess 2 items and 2 stones and well, 3 stone, 3 items, 2 stones, and a statue box. All right, 1 for 3 so far. Is this 2 plates? Or are they shards? Oh, both. Alright, so I was 1 for 3. I am upset at this game in the fact that, you know, you had to get like the special flute to get Arceus back in the day. And I think, oh, maybe this is the one that I thought it was supposed to be. Cool. Arceus was such like one of the coolest concepts I ever thought of for a game like this. You have at the time 17 or maybe 16 types. Oh, nice, a Yamaga. And you can give it a plate and it turns into that type. That was like one of the coolest things I could have expected from a game. And you can literally teach it, I think, every move, except maybe like a couple that are specific for one character. And then there's like Pokemon also that like Darker Eye. I remember trying to get Shaman. Damn. Okay. We are not going to get another item. I think the ultimate disappointment is also going to be whenever we try to get an Everstone and we uncover some of it, but not all of it, and we run out of digging. That would be just my luck. And I know you can kind of see inside of the little cracks. But I don't trust my own eyesight sometimes. Let's see. Everstone locations. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I'm pretty sure you can get them in the underground before, yeah, mining in the underground. You can get it in Snow Point City for her Haunter. This is also the AI overview, so I'm not entirely sure. Wild Geodude has a 5% chance of holding an Everstone using the move Thief or Frisk to check. On Geodudes in the ruined Maniac Tunnel or elsewhere. Or elsewhere, does that mean other places that Geodudes can come up and they just went with one place? You know what? If that is the case, I think we do that method. We go and we just rob Geodudes any way we can. Because we just picked up Thief. It says they have a 5% chance of holding an Everstone. Ooh, Magnezone, sweet. and I really kind of like that that notion. We can just go hit a lick on a Geodude, and they can. What are they gonna do? Run to their owner, their trainer? You know what? Do we have a Pokemon though that we could teach that move to? I assume possibly. Alright, Luxio, it's your lucky day. We're gonna find the Geodude down here. Oh, perfect. You're getting slimed. If we get one, this is a perfect way to end the video. We're at 36 minutes. Well, oh, great. Goodbye, Printblup. Oh, get fucked, Geodude. That's what you get. Alright, well, maybe we go up. We heal and we go take on 5 Geodudes using that move. If it works, great. If not, oh well. Where is Ruined Maniac Tunnel? Ruined Maniac Tunnel. That says Pokemon Platinum, so I'm going to assume it is not in this game. We might not even be able to actually get to a Geodude at this moment. I'm not sure if there's a cave close by. I think there might be, but if not, it's gonna be a lot of fighting on a bridge to get to the next spot. Oh wait, yeah. Let me move that back over. You probably couldn't see me take on that Geodude and almost get my ass handed to me after barely doing anything with the swipe. There's a cave there, but I don't actually think you get to go into it right now. I think you get blocked off. That sounds like the most accurate thing. We'll go till 9:15 and then I'll process and upload. I think that's fair. I think we avoid everybody on the bridge. Just to... Well, we'll come back through the bridge, of course. Except you. No. I want to get back to that cave and test this out now. No, we don't have to press that anymore. Give me your berries. Barry? Nope. Barry. Marcus. Forgot I picked a different name than usual. Give me the left hand. Does it matter which hand you pick? Yes! Oh, I'm about to go so stupid with this thing. For those who don't know what this is, you just whip this bad boy out. Oop. And it tells you where something is. 2 steps to the right, 2.5-ish steps down. I think I overshot. When I learned that this was a thing, I was on the beach just walking, like in Pokemon. I was on the beach just walking, and I didn't know that that's what it was. I felt tremendously dumb. Alright, you scallywags. I usually only really used it after learning what it did. Before knowing a lot more stuff could be found, was to try to find heart scales to teach Pokemon moves. Let's just keep using Thief and see what we get, if we can. Theoretically, if we get 5%, we just have to run into 20 Geodudes, or 5 possible chances of a Geodude getting one out of 100. Again! Bumblebee! I'm snatching their life. Seven levels left. It'd be sweet to not have to put them in a box, and also to just use one Luxio. Oh, well. Oh, wait. Does that have to be wild Geodude, or can it be other Geodudes? Because if that's the case, then anybody that has a Geodude, most likely this guy. Yep, there he goes. You're getting hit with nothing but some thieving. No, why would you do that? I wonder also an impression, having really not ever used that move, if they have an item. I think it's the 5% that they'll have the item, and that one use of the move would let you know if they have it or not. Or it's 5% that you get lucky. What does it say? User attacks and steals the target's held item simultaneously. Okay, so it should work on the first one. So I'm snatching your stuff. No, I'm not. I'm biting you. Oh yeah, Darkon Psychic. Well, what do you think of this? He had nothing. Wow. Alright, 9:03, about 10 minutes in here. Geodude. See, you can go into Mount Coronet, just not at that place we were at, I'm pretty sure. Like, you can come out of that way, but I think somebody stops you up there. Excuse me. Goodbye, flying rodent. Are bats rodents? I don't think they are. Maybe it's just because I'm thinking of a rat every time I see a Zubat. What's in here? Nothing. Oh, great, it's you. This guy has to get a job after this game is over. Like, I don't know what you come back from this as. You know, he gets dismantled. You can't just go back and be like, oh, that was a fluke. That wasn't the real Dialga or Palkia. Let's see. If you know in the comments where is a good spot that you technically should be able to get a better chance rather than what my method is right now, or it was when we were underground, let me know. Besides, is that why you, I think I'm backtracing on one of the comments I made in a recent video that you couldn't get a Haunter from, or you couldn't get a Gengar from trading a Haunter from somebody, which I think is in this game, because they were holding an Everstone, or because they changed their name. I used to think it was changing their name made it to where you couldn't do that. So maybe I was just wrong the whole time. Don't worry, I'll go back through the cave and all that. I just want to see where the next part is at. Run me your Geodudes. Can this guy even let me onto the bridge? guess we're done fooling around because it said wild Pokemon. Man, obviously this guy's not wild, so we'll just bring him on out of here and throw Prinplup in. You go, girl, guy. I'm also thinking of buying a few study courses in mathematics or like chemistry or something, because I've said it in previous videos, but I feel dumber than I used to be. I really do. Like I now remember reflecting back on like high school classes, even early college courses that involved like studying countless hours a week, exams that you're stressing out about. Anyways, I think it'll do it for this part. I think it was a good run. We went and got the bike from the guy after we went through the Team Galactic building. We got Thief and Cut from Cynthia, and then finding it on the ground. Then we went down the bike path. We're gonna have to back up through there and battle those people to earn some XP. Maybe not this next part. Maybe like a Sunday post of underground exploring, unless I don't know, because I want to post that, but I wouldn't want that whole video to be just that. And I honestly, I'm out of topics, so if I stream that, I hope people would be able to join and we can interact that way. Or maybe like a double post of recorded video but also a live stream to be just catching up with people. I think that's a good way of going about that, because I'm sure some people, if they've started watching this series, would not want to just watch a whole 45 minutes to an hour video of me digging around underground and maybe finding something cool. And if I did anything, it'd just be like cutting snips of the exploration of the end result of what I find and a few battles with some Geodudes. But anyways, I appreciate the support recently, and hope everybody is doing well. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a good old like, comments, anything that you have to critique or want to give some feedback on, or if you have some of the answers to a lot of the questions I proposed. And I guess I'm thinking I'm gonna edit out a part where girlfriend comes in, just so they're not in the video. They don't want to be. I was talking about wanting to find some stuff to do technically homework with, like exams. I'm just trying to finish that thought process before you're like, what the hell was he talking about? Where'd it go? Where'd that thought process go? Anyways, appreciate it, and good night.